Hi, Art Kurtz here for Easy Access Math. And today I want to review the order of operations. Like working with sign numbers, the order of operations is a very important skill. And you have to be accurate. You have to remember the order to solve equations. It can help you with doing checks, with substitution. So let's look. Basically, you probably all heard of PEMDAS, and you might have had some teachers tell you not to use it. And there's a good reason, but I'll tell you, use PEMDAS, just be careful. You always do parentheses first, that's the P, and then exponents after you do parentheses. Let me explain. Parentheses is working out what's inside parentheses. Here I have parentheses, but they're merely placeholders. There's nothing to work out in them. They're just holding a place so I know that this is 3 times 2 and not 32. So when we say parentheses first, it's working out what's inside any parentheses in a problem. Then you have exponents next. Then multiplication and division. And here is where it gets a little tricky. You multiply and divide together, and you go whichever one comes on the left first. You go from left to right. Multiplication and division are on the same level. You don't always multiply before you divide. It depends which one's on the left, and that's the one you do first. And it's the same with addition and subtraction. Addition and subtraction always come after multiplication and division, but you don't always add before you subtract. Sometimes you do the subtraction first. It's whichever one is on the left. The one on the left you do first. So if you look here, in this case, you're not adding first. It's 8 minus 2 plus 5. If you did the 2 plus 5 first, you'd be wrong. When I have just addition and subtraction, I do it from left to right. They're equals. Multiplication and division are equals. That's why I put them in the same color. Left to right when you get there. So this comes before this, but it's whichever is on the left that you do first. So this would be 8 minus 2, which is 6, plus 5, which is 11. Left to right, when you get to addition and subtraction, the subtraction sometimes does come first. It's the one on the left. So you want to be careful with that. Let's look at this order of operations problem. And now that we understand this, you could use this as a guide. We do all of our parentheses first. And there's only one parentheses to work out within. 2 plus 3 is 5. I'll bring everything else down. Now my next step, all of my exponents. I have 5 squared. 5 times 5 is 25. Minus 3 times 2, no exponents there. Plus 5, and 2 times 2, I have an exponent, is 4. 2 to the second power is 4. I did the exponent first. Then, multiplication and division. I don't have any division, so I'll do all my multiplications. I have 25 minus 3 times 2 is 6, plus 5 times 4 is 20. And just like here, my subtraction is furthest to the left. I start with that. Addition and subtraction, remember, equals. So I start with a 25 minus 6. I get 19 plus 20, and that gives me a total of 39. And that's the order of operations.